Miss Pascal's class. I'm Miss Patel from the library coming from my home to your guys' home. I wanted to let you guys know how much I miss seeing you and doing our story time together and reading with you at school, but I figured this might be the next best thing. So here I am today with a book called Stella's Starliner by Rosemary Wells. Now, remember at school how we talk about the inside jacket of a book, and this is what's going to give us an idea about what the book is about. So I'm going to read that to you guys right now so you kind of have an idea of what our story is going to be about. Stella lives in a sparkling silver home. Inside are lots of cupboards and hiding places, and even a sofa that turns into a bed. Her silver home is called the Starliner, and it has everything Stella and her mama and daddy need to be happy. Then one day, some big weasels pop up along the road. They tease Stella and say mean things about the Starliner. Happily, one person's old tin can is another person's silver palace. The weasels forgotten, Stella finds new friends and a new place and is proud as can be of her beautiful silver home. So let's see how Stella makes her new friends. Stella lived in a house by the side of the road. The house was completely silver. It was as silver as a comet in the sky. It was called the Starliner. Inside was a room for sleeping and a room for being awake. There was a kitchen and a radio and a sofa that turned into a bed at the touch of a button. Stella had everything she needed in her silver home. Kind of like us right now, right guys? We have pretty much everything we need even though we're not at school. Saturday night, Stella's daddy came home in his truck and he parked it outside the Starliner. Sunday morning, Stella's mama made pancakes for 3 in the tiny kitchen. Stella's daddy took Stella fishing on a Sunday afternoon. When the sun went down, Stella's daddy kissed Stella and her mama. He gave them all the money in his pocket. Then he started up his truck and went to work for another week. Stella and her mom waved him all the way down to the end of the mountain road. On Monday morning, Stella and her mom went to market. "We'll make peach cobbler," said Stella's mom, and corn chowder, said Stella. Later, all the boys and girls cheered when the bookmobile came. Stella and her mom read their books until they knew them by heart. Stella didn't have a worry in the world. Kind of like how we've talked about before, you guys, that it's okay to read a book over and over again, especially if you like it. Then, one day, a band of weasels passed by after school. "Is this where you live?" the weasels asked Stella. "Yes," said Stella. "It's my silver home." "Silver?" giggled one weasel. "Tin can is more like it." "It's an old trailer is what it is," said another. "You must not be happy there," chimed a third. The weasels made jokes and snapped their gum all the way down the mountain road. Their words stung Stella's heart like the stings of a bee. We have to think really hard, you guys. Those were not kind words. Things that we always talk about, right? To always say kind things. At supper time, Stella could not eat. She wanted to tell her mama about the weasel, but didn't want her mom to feel the stings too. Evening fell on the Starliner and Stella could not sleep. Outside, the pine trees whispered in the wind. Stella thought she heard the weasels turning cartwheels in the night. Late in the night, Mom came to Stella's bedside. "Something is wrong with my Stella," she said. So Stella told her mom about the stinging words. Stella's mom gave Stella a kiss and said, "Look out the window." Hundreds of tiny lights spun by. Where are we? Stella asked. Sailing through the Milky Way, said her mom. Dad has hitched our Starliner to his truck. He is flying us far away through the night. In the morning, the Starliner landed next to a big house. Two bunnies came out to say hello. One said, I'm Grace, and this is Stumpy. Is that your house? Asked Stumpy. Stella didn't want to answer. Your house is made of silver, Stumpy went on. Sterling silver, added Grace. You can tell. Our house is just plain old wood, said Stumpy. We went to see the inside, said Grace. Stella, Grace, and Stumpy played hide and seek in the Starliner's secret places. They turned the sofa into a bed and the bed back into a sofa with just the touch of a button. You must be wonderful to live in a silver house, said Grace. A zillionaire, said Stumpy. A squillionaire, agreed Stella. The end. And she is a zillionaire, all in their heart. So you do know, you guys, that we love where we're at, and we have our moms and our dads and our friends and everyone with us, and everybody has their own little special place in their hearts and where they live. So I'm hoping that you guys are doing all kinds of fun, special things and really getting some exciting learning going on with your mom and your dad and your siblings. And I know Miss Pascal's been working really hard doing all kinds of funs with you guys virtually. So I am so excited that I got to join in one of your read alouds, and I am looking so forward to seeing you guys when you come back to our Learning Commons. And next year, you guys are going to be big third graders. I bet you're going to have grown a lot, and I cannot wait to see you guys. For now, you guys take care. I miss you, and we'll see you back soon.